Hey, soul lives, it's Kimberly. Get ready for some energy. We got this powerful full moon coming in Capricorn on July. It's in Cancer, a Capricorn moon in Cancer on July the 3rd. So this cosmic event invites you to bring your awareness to what needs to be released to achieve true balance in your energy. Yes, it does. This energy between the two of this combination represents our life's work, your purpose, and the time to redefine your work beyond the traditional career boundaries and explore some hobbies and passion and practices that embody your soul's mission. Is that great? Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to give you some crystals and some journaling prompts and meditation because that's what we're going to do on the new moon and the full moon energy assessments. That's what I'm going to start doing. So, every 2 weeks, if you subscribe and hit the notification thing, you will get journaling prompts, the manifestation, the affirmations, and crystals to use during these time periods of these energy things. Okay. So where are we going to go with this now? Let's see. Let's go into the balance, how to balance. Talking about Cancer, and we're talking about Capricorn, and then we've got a bunch of other influences in here too. Because Cancer sets in Cancer's natal house in the zodiac wheel is the fourth house, and it represents our private inner world. Think imagination, intuition, shadows, all those deep emotions that makes us squirm, but it's also a treasure chest. It's a treasure chest to the heart. And even though you have to walk through the fears and the insecurities and the anxieties, and sometimes there's some real dark, twisty stuff in there that crab, hides. It puts that shell up and puts it all in. Um, we got to nourish this crazy space within us ourselves and embrace our responsibilities to bring our intuitive energy to be our superpower, so that this full moon illumination of this energy is going to be bringing that up in us. So Cancer is ruled by water and the moon. So get ready to feel the feels because you're going to feel the feelies. Okay. We're talking about some intense emotions that's connected to all of us. It could go to your roots. The moon represents mother. So there could be energies that comes up from the roots with that. So when we vibe at the higher side of Cancer, we realize that we're all part of this cosmic dance and that no boundaries and just pure oneness. And we give and we receive. And it's like an energetic boomerang of self-care, and that's the secret sauce to unlock the cosmic wisdom within that, and to trust yourself and connect to your intuition, and to rock that universal knowledge. Yeah, to bring it out, to play with it, to be that intuitive kid. So and the lower vibration of Cancer is forgetting to take care of yourself, to put everybody else in front of you and lose in touch with your own inner world because you're too busy getting your significance from the outside world and nurturing everybody else. So you start feeling emotionally adrift with all of it. So cue into the neediness and the ego trips and the insecurities, because when we become emotionally constipated and not knowing which path to take, life becomes overwhelming and in the maze. So that means you've been in the water for too long when you start feeling like that, and your minds go into overdrive and analyzing everything. So it's time to hit the pause button and take some time for yourself and to find that zen spot within you and connect to nature and to give yourself the love that you deserve. And remember that you come first. Okay? So let's talk about what it means for the moon itself to be in a Capricorn full moon. So the Capricorn realm of this energy, Capricorn's natal home is the 10th house. And it's all about responsibilities. It's about uh, projecting your energy out into the outer world, letting your light shine, and making some wise decisions. Earth and Saturn rule the show of grounding us and inspiring us to um, to make some boss level choices, to adult. It challenges us to adult, to actually be the adult. So because the Capricorn little Capricorn children that they have a Capricorn sun or Capricorn rising, or even Capricorn moons with their emotions, they come in as like little old men and women. They do, and Capricorns they reverse age. They get younger as they get older. Okay, so Capricorn gets that we're all connected in the big part of the bigger picture. But when we build, it builds systems. And when we build the systems and make the rules from that place of unity, we're taking care of everyone. And that's what we call a cosmic win win. Okay, so when we align with the Capricorn's higher vibration, we show up authentically, fearlessly, and revealing our true selves. No judgment, no fear of being judged. We just get the whole connection and we get things done. We get the gig and we get it done. And we stay true to our cores and to our situation. And then the intuition becomes a sidekick as we navigate life with confidence and we let others witness our heart driven journey. And then life flows and we're riding the wave then. So the lower Capricorn energies can be detached, alone, obsessing over power, success, reputation. And we can put way too much stock into what others think and to forget that we're all in this cosmic soup together. And superficial things start taking priority and we lose sight of the truly what brings us joy. Capricorns can be the workaholics of all of the signs. Okay. And if they do it through joy, it doesn't matter. It's when that drive is just driven by the superficial stuff in life. Okay. So the Capricorns are leaders, and they can get caught up if they get stuck in that earth energy in selfish decisions and to serve power trips instead of benefiting everyone else. So it's time for a reality check with all this. And this energy is going to bring up both sides of that coin for us and what that energy is. And so when we're in the full moon energy, like it's on the 3rd, so we're already in the energy. It's like 3 days before, 3 days after, but it's also setting the energy for like the months ahead. And if you look back of what the new moon was in Capricorn, that was 6 months ago. So what seeds were you planting then? What did you plant when it was the new moon and now it's come into full moon energy? So look back 6 months ago. This is July, so what 6 months ago would have been January? Yeah, January is when Capricorn is. So it would have been the January new moon. And what were the seeds that you planted then? What were your things that you said, this is my New Year's resolutions energies? And where are you at with that now? Okay, so the lower vibes can lead to burnout, overworking, neglecting self-care. So they both of them, the negative side is neglecting self-cares. Okay. So it's time to slow down and prioritize you. So take a day off. Do some selfless love. Be present with others. Feel the interconnectedness of itself in giving and receiving. So they're both about that. Both of them is about this feeling, the giving and the receiving. Okay. So, and we got a bunch of cosmic extras that are going on with all of this too. We've got Jupiter in Taurus, which is bringing the expansive energy in the mix, and it wants us to embrace the potential to find our brilliance and have a good laugh while we're at it. So life's not as serious. Okay, wait, I lost myself. Life's not all that serious. And it wants us to know that and to feel that energy. That's the, Jupiter is the jolly Santa Claus energy. Okay. Jolly St. Nicholas. So Jupiter's light-hearted vibes, and it sees the humor in the situation, and it lives life grand and with adventure. So it's time to smile through the adventure like a big bright shooting star. And then we have Mercury was in Kazemi on Friday the 30th. No, the 1st. The 1st. I'm sorry. It was in the Kazemi on the 1st. Okay. And you can go back and watch my video on that and see what the energy was and what it's bringing to you, because Mercury's going to be where it is until the 11th. So this energy's setting up for all that too. See, all these influences are there. So it's about communication. There's a twist. We're making emotions this time. It's all about expressing our emotions, our emotional energy, instead of throwing our feelings into the sea. Mercury helps us decode our emotional roller coaster, clarify what you're feeling and why you're feeling it. And it's the cosmic translator for your heart, especially since it just went into the heart of God. It's been in that energy of that. Did you listen to the kisses from God? Be sure to get all your all of your challenging energies, emotions. Let them come up. Be with them. And remember that these feelings need some time and attention and space. And give yourself some love and some deep conversation with yourself. Write it all down, okay? Let the emotions flow, screaming out, whatever it is that you need to do. Okay. And then we also have Saturn in Pisces, which is bringing up responsibility, commitment into the mix. And the cosmic reminder is to stay true to your dreams and your visions, even when it seems like they're light years away. So it's tempting to get distracted with all the energies and say yes to everything, but honor your own higher vision. Sometimes that means saying no to some things, okay? Even if it does disappoint others. That's their shit. That's not yours. You got to stay aligned with your truth and your soul's purpose and what makes you shine. And we also have Neptune went into retrograde, and it's all about the dreams and taking the stuff into the inner world. So we got all that going on. All of that's going on with this full moon and this whole month of this energy. So it's lots of energy, lots of tension, lots of new realities, self-discovery washing over you like a celestial wave to your celestial juju. So let the resistance go. Be like a floating on the water, okay? And be courageous and open. Meditate. Find yourself, find your focus on this cosmic journey that inspires you to create your most magical, amazing life. Okay? So this energy is going to bring that potential blend of emotional depth with practicality to the collective. And let's see if there's anything else that I want to say about this. The nurturing energy, yeah, the highlights of all of it. Relationship stuff, there could be a lot of energy around relationships, what they are, revaluing your relationship and where you're at in your relationship. So this full moon is going to invite you to reflect on your personal and professional lives and assessing your emotional well-being and your progress towards your goals. So take time to journal, to meditate, do some self inner reflection. And so I'm going to go into that. I'm going to give you in the Capricorn's going to bring the practicality of balance and the emotions. So I'm going to tools that you can use to help support you to balance these energies during this time period when it could get a little topsy turvy with the energy. Okay, I got journaling prompts here. Where's the crystals? This is what we're going to do. So we're going to set up our grids, and then we're going to use the crystals to help anchor in the energy. And if you don't want to use crystals, you don't have to. You can skip this, because I'm going to go into all signs, and I'm also going to give you affirmations for every one of the signs too. Okay? So, when you set those up, I usually, to do my manifestations, you can, if you choose, you could light a candle. That's bringing the light, the illumination in. But we've got the full moon, and you can use a clear quartz. It's going to amplify everything. Black tourmaline is going to ground it in. So you're going to set your sacred space with this energy. Let me see what other crystals. I've got other crystals here. Moonstone. Moonstone's always good during the it represents the Cancer and the accompanying transits that go with this. So the moonstone is a powerful crystal associated with the moon and intuition, and it's going to be enhancing the emotional healing and the inner growth and the connection to your divine feminine energy. And the moonstone can assist you in deepening your understanding of the emotions and nurturing the self-compassion. So you could wear it during this time period. If you don't have a moonstone, I call in the energies, and then I put the vibration in my water. So I'm going to do that right now. And I'll send those to you all. So if you've got a water container, then set your container, and I'm going to send you the moonstone energy. It's the same thing as like a homeopathy, and all of that energy that goes with that. Okay, labradorite's going to connect. It's a transformational stone. It's for spiritual growth. It's going to help strengthen your intuition, your psychic abilities, and it's also a protection energy. And it can help you uncover the hidden truths and release the old patterns that no longer serve you, and embrace new beginnings, new balance and stability. Black onyx, you could use black onyx, black tourmaline. Okay, they're going to ground you. They're going to be a protective crystal. It's going to absorb any negative energy. Black obsidian too. Any of those three would work with all of that. Okay, it's going to provide strength and support when you're facing any challenges. And it's going to help you release the fears of self-doubt. And the black onyx encourages you to take responsibility for your own life. Okay, so that's a big Capricorn stone. And then carnelian, it's going to enhance your creativity during this time period, and the vitality and the self-confidence, and making your excellent to manifest your goals and to embrace your personal growth. The carnelian is known as the shaman stone. It can help you overcome the resistance and the obstacles that arise during these integration processes. And then amethyst, it's calming, it's a spiritual crystal. It brings clarity, intuition, connection, and it assists you with releasing any negative patterns and balancing your energy systems during this time period. And then the clear quartz is going to amplify everything. And I just got, while I was talking, fluoride. Fluoride brings clarity of mind. So if anytime you get too spaced out, like I set it on my computer, so it'll like bring in clarity while I'm doing stuff. Okay. So what you do is you're going to set, and you're going to do a little manifestation with it. So you're going to light your candle, you're going to get centered, and then you can journal and take visualize these things that are happening. Okay, so what you want to do is visualize this activation. Take that clear quartz in your hands and close your eyes. and take a few deep breaths and relax. And you wrote down all of these things that you want to release and what you want to bring in. And so you're going to visualize this radiant, bright light surrounding the crystal, surrounding you, and you're going to infuse it with the energy of the full moon. And then you're going to set your intention for the crystal to enhance and support the energy of releasing and finding balance during the full moon. And then you're going to place that in the middle of that grid. And then you're going to release the energy and reflect. And then allow that, and then take that black tourmaline in your hands and focus on the emotions and the habits and the patterns and just send it into that energy that no longer serves you. And then you can write that down on a piece of paper, acknowledging the presence and the impact. And you may have some family stuff coming up with this one, because like I said, that's what this whole moon is about, in the energy of that and in relationships. And then you can burn those papers that you wrote that down on and release it. Do it safely. If you don't be outside burning, if you're in a no burn zone right now, or don't add more to the to the to the air that we've got going on, because the air is really thick right now. Okay. Maybe you need to do something besides burn it. Just rip it up in little pieces. Feel the sense of relief and liberation when you let go of these burdens, because it's the burdens that they don't serve you. And if you're carrying that energy, so you're letting go with the burdens, and maybe it's burdens that you didn't even know that you're carrying. So you allow this symbolizes the completion of this process and letting this go. So you're going to journal and integrate and reflect on the lessons that you've learned through this, and then give gratitude to all of those that souls that you called out to teach you these lessons in this lifetime. And you're going to see you can arrange those crystals in a pattern that symbolize your intentions and your desires. Maybe you do it in a heart, whatever that is that you want to do. And then you do the gratitude and you express the energy, and then you close the ceremony with the gratitude. Okay. Okay. That's what we do. That's what we do with all of that. Right now, I gotta get down. To all signs. We're going to move into all signs. Okay. So I'm going to go through the houses this time. So I'm going to start with the first house and go through them in order of the houses, instead of, and then I'll tell you which sign is in that house. So I'm a Western astrologer using whole sign system for this energy analysis. So you want to listen up to your rising sign. That's you, your inner world, especially with the moon stuff. And then your sun is what you show to the outer world. And then the moon is your emotions within. So listen up to all of them during this time period. If you know all three of those, if you don't, you can call an astrologer, book an appointment, or there's tons of ways out there to do free charts. But you do need to know your birth time for your rising sun. Okay. So we're going to start with the first house. So this is going to be Capricorn and Capricorn rising. So this full moon is in the first house. It brings a heightened focus to your personal identity, your self-expression, and your goals. The energy invites you to embrace the ambitions, align your emotions with your long-term aspirations, and take charge of your life with confidence and determination. Yeah, so breathe that in. Okay. Second house is Sagittarians. Okay. So the moon, this is where the moon's going to be at in your chart during this transit. So the moon is going to be in your second house. So the second house is money. It's your money. It's the emphasis on your financial matters, your values, your self-worth. So all of that stuff that I talked about, that's the theme where it's going to come up. All those emotions and the energy are going to come up around the financial matters. and the self-worth. And so this energy encourages you to align to your emotions and to your material security. Cultivate a strong sense of self-value and make practical decisions that support you long term with your financial stability and your personal growth. Okay, third house with this transit, this is going to be Scorpio. It's going to be your third house. So the theme of that is communication. So it's going to stimulate, you're going to have stimulate communication, learning, and intellectual pursuits. This energy inspires you to align to your emotions and your thoughts and engage in meaningful conversations, seek knowledge, and express yourself with clarity and depth. Okay, fourth house. The fourth house is going to be the Libras. So this is the mother house. Okay. So it is home, family, and emotional foundations. This energy encourages you to align your emotions with your sense of security. Nurture your personal relationships, create harmonious domestic environment, and find emotional balance within your family dynamics. Okay, fifth house is going to be the Virgos. So the fifth house is your creativity. So it's the focus on creativity, expression, and personal joy. So this energy is going to inspire you. This full moon is going to inspire you to align to your emotions with your passions and embrace your inner child. Explore your creative talents, find fulfillment through self expression and playful experiences. It's asking you to come out and do that. Okay, the moon is saying, come dance in the moonlight with me. Sixth house is going to be our Leos. So, sixth house is health. It's going to be a emphasis on health, work, and daily routines. The energy encourages you to align to your emotions with your practical responsibilities and prioritize self-care and well-being. Establish productive routines, find fulfillment through serving others, and maintaining balanced lifestyle. Okay. Seventh house is going to be our Cancers. Okay. Our Cancerians, our moon child, the moon child. So this is going to highlight your relationships. Seventh house is relationships. So it's going to partnerships, relationships, interpersonal dynamics. This energy inspires you to align your emotions with your connections with others. Foster harmony and balance in your relationships and find emotional fulfillment through mutual support and cooperation. Okay, eighth housers. This is going to be our Geminis. So the focus, the intensity of the energy, eighth house is shared resources with others. Okay. It's going to be your shared resources, your intimacy, and transformation. This energy encourages you to align to your emotions with your deeper emotions. Explore your inner psychic, release emotional attachments, and embrace personal transformation. Yeah, and there could be a lot of other stuff coming up with that in the finances, in the partnerships in the house, and back to family stuff with that. Okay, ninth house is going to be the Tauruses. So the ninth house is the emphasis is going to be on higher learning. So this transit is going to bring that energy into you, learning, beliefs, expansion. And the energy is inspires you to align to your emotions with your intellectual pursuits and broaden your horizons and embrace new perspectives. Seek personal growth through knowledge, travel. That's a travel house, and culture experiences. Yeah, that's like the long distance traveling stuff. Okay, 10th house is going to be Aries. It highlights your career Aries, your public image, your life direction. And this energy encourages you to align to your emotions with your professional aspirations. Take charge of your goals, embrace leadership roles, and establish a solid reputation for success and achievement. Okay, our 11th housers are going to be our Pisces for it's going to be our Pisces in this transit. So this is going to be about social connections. That's where the light is going to illuminate on you. Community, aspirations. The energy is going to inspire you to align your emotions with your friendships. Engage in meaningful group activities. Pursue your dreams, aspirations, and continue to and your aspirations and your contribution to the collective endeavors for the greater good. Okay, so our 12th house, this is our last house. This is going to be our Aquarius ascendants and rising sun, moon. So it's going to bring the energy on spiritual, into perspective, hidden aspects of yourself. This energy encourages you to align to your emotions with your inner world, embrace your solitude, self reflection, and release emotional baggage and cultivate a deeper sense of spiritual connection and inner peace. Okay, so now we are going to do affirmations. Affirmations for everybody. I've got an affirmation for every sign that I brought in today. Okay, so the first house is the Capricorns. I am great, and you can do these all of the affirmations. Okay, ready? Let's center, breathe in. I am grounded in my authentic self. I embrace my emotions and integrate them into my identity, empowering myself to manifest my goals with confidence. Breathe that in. You all have a first house in your chart. So this is the energy connected to the first house, and in this transit it just happens to be that's the house that it is for. That's where the moon is for the Capricorns. Okay? Sagittarius, it's in your second house, and this is your affirmation. I trust the abundance of the universe. I align my values with my emotions, creating a solid foundation for my financial and emotional energies to be stable during this time period, to bring in the emotional stability with the financial stability. Woo, so it is. Breathe that in. Okay, third house is your Scorpios. The affirmation is I embrace the power of my words and thoughts. I communicate my emotions with clarity and my authentic self, fostering deep connections and understanding. Woo, so be it. Libra, fourth housers. This is if the moon is in your fourth house. I create a harmonious, nurturing home environment. I align my emotions with my sense of security, finding balance and emotional fulfillment within my family and my personal life. Woo, breathe in that harmony and balance. Okay, Virgos, fifth house. I embrace my creativity. This is all about creativity. I embrace my creativity. I express myself authentically. I align to my emotions with my passions and joy, allowing my inner child to shine and Be inspired and inspire others. Inspire yourself and inspire others. Woohoo! Okay, Leo, this is our six housers. I honor my well being. I embrace self care. I align my emotions with my physical health and daily routines, finding balance and vitality in nurturing myself. Whoo, yeah. Put yourself in that place of that to receive. Okay, seventh housers, Cancer. Cancer, moon children. I nurture my relationships and create harmonious connections, and I align my emotions with the needs of others, fostering love and emotional balance in my partnerships. 10th house, it's Aries, as the moon is in your 10th house. I honor my ambitions. I strive for success, and I align my emotions with my career goals, finding fulfillment and recognition in pursuing my passions. So be it. Okay. 11th house, Pisces, that moon is in your 11th house. I cherish and nurture my connections. I cherish and nurture my connections with my community. I surround myself with supportive and like minded individuals, creating a network of love and inspiration. Breathe that in, bring that into your whole being, all levels of body, mind, spirit. Okay. Why do I not have? Is that everybody? It's everybody. Is that all of them? I feel like I missed somebody. No, I didn't. Okay, so that's all of them. And thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for incarnating. Go dance with the moon, dance in the moonlight. Do your rituals, do your prayers, whatever it is that you do, whatever you want to call that. Do your affirmations, your journaling. Bring this energy in. Release, release, release what no longer serves you. Ride that emotional wave and be the gift that you are to humanity. So, got there, you can go, what I have videos on the Pluto return, and the Neptune is in retrograde, and Venus, Mars squared Uranus this week, and Venus squares Uranus this week. She does that the day before this full moon. And what else do we have? We have lots of things. So look through the channel and make sure you didn't miss anything. So I want to make sure that you get notified and you like, subscribe, so that you can be a part of this and dance in the moonlight with me. So be blessed. Be the gift that you are to humanity. It's Kimberly with Celestial Juju. Bye.